Next, we'll see two teams that have played 34 times. But they've been playing each other since 1933. It's the Eagles and the Lions, and it's headed your way.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, 15 carries, 64 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
They'll try the left side. Pollard, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to John Ross. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there for Philly.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott Good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. Play action. It's gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Goff, they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Complete. Smith has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right.
There's Judy. What a grab that was.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jerry Jeudy
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
From his end zone, it's Corey Ballantyne. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Here's Jack Fox now,
standing just about on his own goal line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
They'll try the left side. Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Out to his left.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now a give, right side. Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. John Ross, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 21-0.
Lions nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Stop your whining.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Open man is Quintez Cephus. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on 1st down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back, but boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Goff throwing again. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And he comes back with one complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things, but take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slots that a pitcher would do. You do that with your route running and all that. And I loved his response. He said, yeah, I do that, but one of his best friends is a world-ranked tennis player. And he talked about serves and how you change up, take pace off, do different things, and he incorporated that into his route running.
He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play there just before halftime.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jerry Jeudy as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Lions 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive
as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Well, Jerry is Sneed up to make the play defensively.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Gone.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Goff.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. This pass complete to Reynolds.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Out of the gun, Goff. He's got his target, it's Humphries. Touchdown! Adam Humphries. His 4th touchdown on the... And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Rolling to his right.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught. Judy. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Running jet sweep here, Humphries. And he stopped immediately there. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
At the 37-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Humphries. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll run on first down. Pollard. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On first down, Pollard finding some room at midfield and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Benson Mayowa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On first down, Pollard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. John Ross with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott Good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now Goff on 1st down. Out to the right to Humphries. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, Goff. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Brings up the 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Oh, he's going to go for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Eagles. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. John Ross, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. Elliott Good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Lions 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Ballantyne opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. The Lions offense set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
On 1st down, it's gone. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Goff. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing again is gone. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. To try again after the sack, Goff.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.